It's not just in the spatial domain, it's also in the temporal domain. And what I mean by that is
That's incredible that this emerged through the evolutionary process that potentially somehow connected to the way the physics of the universe works.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's a deep and fascinating subject that I hope to be able to spend the rest of my life studying.
You think you need to understand this fractal nature in order to understand intelligence and computation?
I do think so. I think they are deeply intertwined. Yes, I think power laws are right at the heart of it. So just to push that one through, the same thing happens in the temporal domain. So suppose you had, suppose your neurons in your brain were always oscillating at the same frequency. Then the probability of finding a neuron oscillating as a function of frequency would be this narrowly peaked function around that certain characteristic frequency. That's not at all what we see. The probability of finding neurons oscillating or pulsing, producing spikes at a certain frequency is again a power law, which means there's no defined scale of the temporal activity in the brain. It's at what speed do your thoughts occur? Well, there's a fastest speed they can occur, and that is limited by communication and other things, but there's not a characteristic scale. We have thoughts on all temporal scales from, a few tens of milliseconds, which is physiologically limited by our devices. Compare that to tens of picoseconds that I talked about in superconductors, all the way up to the lifetime of the organism.